Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
Your other host, Quincy.
We're still tired, Q.
I'm always tired.
That's my secret, Cap. You drinking more of your Death Wish, or you got something else over there?
So I just have that Starbucks, what is it called? Begins with an S.
Sumatra?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sumatra blend with the tiger on it. It's labeled as a much more darker roast. Do you find it to be darker than your average cup of coffee?
Darker than some of the other ones Starbucks puts out, but it's definitely not like the darkest I've had or anything like that.
Fair enough. Yeah, as for me, I am drinking a Arnold Palmer Arizona iced tea.
Very nice.
With only half a shot of vodka in it. No, it's clean. It's clean. It's just damn tiring. Damn tiring.
What is going on with my internet?
Oh no.
I still have you, but I can't get the stream to load.
Oh god.
Like it was, and then it stopped. Now I'm just in a weird. Oh. Is the chat doing that on your side?
Doing what?
So my stream is loading, but my chat's got a buffering, as it is repeatedly telling me the name of the episode over and over and over again.
Oh. Here, let me try and break it up with that little smiley face in the chat.
Is it happening for you too?
No, it isn't. That's not good. But up in the top left corner, for those who are in the chat, you can tell that it is 52 degrees outside, and I love it. Open up my window every night. God, I'm excited for when winter actually starts. Keep my entire room at a stern 63 degrees. Be chill all of the time. But with the winter, we have a very small potential for snow tomorrow. Can you believe it? A very small. I think it's like a 16 to 20%. And in our area. Further up north to us is about that percentage. Further down toward like Henderson and whatnot is a little bit lower, like 10 to 15. But hey, snow.
I mean, I like snow.
I like snow. I've only seen it twice in my life. Would like to see it one more time. Did you get any big scores from Black Friday?
I did a little bit of Christmas shopping, but I was pretty broke, so I didn't do anything too crazy. I did. I got some gifts. I got a gift for my mom. She's not gonna listen to the episode. I should be fine. It's a bracelet, and then I got Riley a bracelet as well.
Nice.
With a charm on it, and then I got myself something because I'm a hoe.
Hey, that's good. Treat yourself.
I got myself this thing to basically install Apple CarPlay in my car without actually having to like install anything into my car.
Oh, nice.
But it showed up broken, and so I contacted them, and it's kind of been a slow process because I contacted them, and it was Thanksgiving weekend and whatnot, so they didn't get back to me right away. Like they sent me a message to tell me like, hey, we're not going to get back to you right away, and then I think on Monday they got back to me, and they're like, can you send us a photo? So I sent them a photo, and then yesterday they were like, okay, cool, yeah, we're going to send you a replacement, and I officially got the tracking today for the replacement. It'll be here tomorrow.
Yay! Music.
So if anybody wants to rob me, they have to figure out what time tomorrow to be outside my house to grab it.
Either outside your house or following you for your job because you drive all over the place.
I mean, yeah, they could do that any day though.
You're right.
I'm talking tomorrow specific. So I have the weirdest thing happen with my Xbox controller. So I am using the Xbox right now to talk to you. Mm-hmm. After there was a bit of a headset issue with the other headset. We don't know what's going on with that, but it was not sounding good last week. My left bumper stopped working.
Ooh.
And so I was looking into it, and everyone's yeah, that can happen. You might just have something stuck in there. Like, start with like getting a piece of what's it called? Like cardboard, and try like sliding it in there as like a little cardboard type of like knife almost to like try to
Awesome.
clear things out.
Okay.
Yeah, did that, did not work.
Okay.
The next thing they were like rubbing alcohol. I was like, I don't have any right now. I mean, I have some, but I don't want to go find it and whatnot. I kind of dealt with it. I just accepted that left bumper doesn't work right now. So here I am touching the controller because, of course, there's a controller by me. I'm gonna play with it. It's kind of how it happens. And now the bumper is working just fine. Listen. Oh, now it's not working again. It was just working.
Hmm.
Now it's right back to not working. So the other thing they say, there's videos on how to take these controllers apart, but I don't have the tools for that.
Okay. I think I know exactly what you need, and I think I have it. I'll do a double check before I go finalizing it, but I've had to re-put back together the series controller. It's not bad, it's just the thumbsticks are not great on those. It's better than the Switch ones, I can tell you that one for free. But I have a new $30 controller coming in that uses magnets. I'm kind of excited for that. I'll let you know how that
Well,
goes too.
interesting enough, the series controllers use magnets as well,
Do they? Then why does it get stick drift?
but it's not in the stick. It's in the bumpers. They have magnets in the bumpers.
I mean, that's cool and all. Um, I mean, I'm excited for this new one because the other one, the new one also has software for the computer that I can, like, let's say I'm playing a racing game, I can have it be zero flick trigger, move it over to my Xbox to where it is like hairpin trigger, so I can play like shooting games with having quicker reflexing. We'll see how it is. I'm super. It looks super nice and sleek, almost elite controller esque.
So is that your Black Friday buy?
That is my Black Friday buy. I did buy that for myself. Bought a few things for other people, individuals. Um, bought a few things off of Temu. Received them. Got a little handheld thing that has a bunch of ROMs and whatnot. So I was able to play Final Fantasy Tactics again.
Nice.
50 bucks. It was well worth it. It has an internalized battery. It came with a carrying case, which I was not expecting. It came with a cleaning cloth and a few screen protectors. Got some measuring cups for making food. It was good. All around good little Black Friday shopping. Hopefully
That's actually something I need. I should have fucking looked into something like that. I need some measuring cups. There's like no measuring cups in this fucking house.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of sizes of measuring cups for inexpensive. Um, but speaking of Black Friday, over at the good old Humble Bundle, still going on for 8 more days from this recording, the Black Friday score, The Walking Dead, and more from Skybound. Now, they pushed their, of course, Saints and Sinners VR headset games, which is great. They've been critically acclaimed across the board from those who play VR. However, there's a few in here that's a little rough, such as WrestleQuest, Homestead Arcana, and Rainbow Belly. The other ones, pretty good just because they're the old school Telltale Walking Dead games, and The Thief of Thieves, which I believe you said was pretty dang good.
I enjoyed it, but I only got to play the first little bit. I don't know if they end up finishing that game because when it came out, it was like part 1 type of thing, and it was on Game Pass, and then they removed it, and I don't know if they ever did part 2.
Oh.
So it does kind of leave you with like much to be desired. Still, it was very short
Well, that
because
stinks.
we're going to do it in parts. They might have done the parts, and if they did, then awesome. And I'm sure that those are great too. But as of where I was at, yeah, it was missing, like not missing, but like it wasn't complete yet. Really quick while we're talking about the Walking Dead stuff, though.
Okay.
So did you hear about the new game?
Uh,
Um,
the Daryl
like this,
Dixon one?
No,
Okay,
that was a
that
while
was a
ago.
while ago, but yeah, no, that was the last thing I really recall.
So they have a new one. It's called like Decisions or something with a D, and like the concept is like you're making decisions, and like the decisions you make will affect the world and the story and all that shit. So very Telltale. IGN is fucking trashing it.
Man, freaking IGN freaking hit Silent Night with a 4. I don't trust them.
They are fucking just ripping. Like they're being nasty about it too. Like they're not just being like, oh, you know, wasn't good. Like they're trashing it. They're shit talking the game.
Mm. I don't trust IGN. I don't think I will ever kind of. I mean, they keep popping up on my For You page, so I'll acknowledge them. But as far as for their reviews, for their internal struggles that they keep having, you can keep those. Thanks for the news, guys. But
I mean, when it comes to their reviews, I'll always take it with a grain of salt because, them, like a lot of companies, just to preface it, that they're not the only company that does this, plenty of companies that do it. But it is confirmed that them, like a lot of companies, will take payment for a better review.
John Woo probably didn't.
And,
John Woo would probably be like, "You don't like my movie? Okay, just say you don't like my movie then."
well, and that's one of the things. It's like, kind of look at like, there's reviews where it's like, oh, well, it was okay. And then they kind of give it like a weirdly high number, but they don't really get too much into it. But then there's reviews where it's like they fucking trash it, kind of like what's going
Tear it
on with this.
apart. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like what's going on with this one I'm talking about now, which I mean, it may also just be a terrible game. It's possible for both these things to be true. But, in my experience, what I find is a lot of times they trash things, and then I'm like, those things weren't actually bad. And I go, oh, you didn't get a check. And that's how I've felt it's been like for them and Disney for a while. Is like a lot of the times the shit they say about Marvel things, and I know that people have like lost their infatuation with Marvel more recently. Like it's been pretty cool to hate Disney and hate Marvel and whatnot. I get all that's going on. But like some of the things that they're saying, I'm like, that doesn't line up with what I watched. And so that makes me wonder, is Disney just not playing your bullshit and like we don't need your review, or so we're not going to pay you? Like our shit speaks for itself and that's what's going on, or what?
Well, I mean, Disney has stood up on their own for ages. Even through any of their
Yeah.
minor fuck ups, they've managed to clean it up and be not much of a PR nightmare, so they can back up their own marketing.
And they definitely, they get hit by critics.
Oh yeah,
And they've definitely made their mistakes when it comes to PR shit.
like
And I'm
the
not saying they're a saint of a company at any time, but
like
you know,
Wish.
it
Wish was getting panned for no reason.
my only issue with Wish is I'm just not that big fan of the artwork. Like I kind of look at it and I'm like, it's a little bland compared to some of the other stuff. But, I'll still probably check it out.
Yeah, yeah. I also need to check it out too. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've actually sat down and watched a Disney movie. Like not Marvel, not Indiana Jones, not Star Wars, but Disney.
I think Frozen 2 is my last little venture, so not too far behind.
Yeah, I didn't watch Frozen 2. I watched Frozen years after it came out. But I didn't watch Frozen 2. I haven't watched any of the like newer princess things. Like I haven't seen Moana. I didn't see Tangled.
Well, I don't know the timeline. I'm not gonna try and guess, but I also did see both of those. Moana and Tangled. Hmm. Does it just not interest you, or
It just doesn't interest me as much as it used to.
fair enough?
Like when I was a kid, it was different, but now it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we fall out of things all the time, and I'll explain on that in a minute. But $20 get you all 15 of these items. I find it to be worth it. The Walking Dead season 1 is probably the best you'll ever get. I mean, you could probably get that for $1 right now. Hold on, let me see. Boop. Yeah, you can get that for $1 right now. But of course, when you donate a little bit more, you get a little bit more of the games, as well as helps out Doctors Without Borders, one of my favorite charities that has been working on eliminating COVID-19 and making sure that those affected by it are taken well care of. Quincy, I'm unwell. I have a potential
You know
to
that.
gain type 1 diabetes.
Okay.
Terrible segue into fight type 1 diabetes with JRPGs. A pretty beefy bundle that has some really good JRPG titles, such as Eden Chronicle Rising, which dropped on Game Pass not too long ago. Nexomon Extinction, which is a kind of a Pokemon knockoff that is a little bit more intuitive. Um, number 3 is going to be dropping very soon. Mato Anomalies and Edge of Eternity. This one you can kind of pass on. There's better out there. But I've heard Symphony of War, the Nephilim saga, is stellar.
What is a Nephilim?
I believe it's like a Reckoning series that was kind of along the lines of Norse mythology, but I'm not 100%. But this is a big game, big beefy game, beautiful art, beautiful music. I don't think I can play them here because it is potential for copyright. I might dive into this if I get this bundle. I'll probably give away the Edge of Eternity. Go ahead and check out the Discord. I'm giving away games now. I've already given away like 8 games. Hop in there. I'll probably start up a giveaway after this podcast. But all these games, great ones. Helps out JDRF, which helps curing type 1 diabetes, which as of Monday, they have began to pull that gene away from people and help eliminate type 1 diabetes.
Good shit.
Oh, great shit. Scott, do. But speaking of Disney, Sox and I watched Loki, and I'm just going to kind of give just a very soft review of it. Great series, 6 episodes, about 45 minutes an episode. I want more. This is great. This is fantastic. This is what I was wanting from Marvel. The only downside is time travel confuses me in this whole entire overarching thing. And season 2...
Remember, it's not just time travel, it's also dimension hopping.
Dimension hopping and keeping to that dimension. It make brain feel small. Small brain, no big think. But Loki is definitely one of those that I would put in there as far as looking at it as a time travel perspective. Like, Back to the Future, Loki, a little bit of Terminator 1, not 2.
2's still time travel.
2 is still time travel, but it does it weird. It still bothers me that he's like, I'm going to keep sending back things to stop the things that should have already been stopped. That one
only stop because he sends them back.
But then why would you need to stop them if then you already had the idea that Skynet would send them and you already destroyed Skynet in your time? See what I mean?
The thing is they're unable to stop Skynet. They just keep postponing Skynet.
You are correct. You are correct. The nuke that happens at the ending is the inevitable. It is the end of time. And Loki,
But they keep managing to make it not happen yet.
Alternate timelines. Timelines of which I unforeseeable just to make more money. It's a good series. Just confusing. Scott, dude.
I'm getting a lot of feedback on your end now.
A lot of feedback?
Yeah.
That's fine on this. How weird. There. Now it should be fine.
No.
No?
Didn't change it at all.
How about now? Good? Yes? Uh-oh.
I think I'm also getting a response about my mic being an issue on my end, so lovely. It seems like audio problems all around.
Well, hopefully it doesn't pull back on it, but I hear you just fine. Something that Quincy hit me with just before we started, and I am fucking excited. Remnant 2 is on Game Pass. I get to play Remnant 2. Yay! And Remnant 1, but Remnant 2! Yay! I'm excited. I'm popping right into that.
I think I got like 5 seconds in Remnant 1, so I'm probably going to have to go back. And I know you said it's rough and whatnot, and it has its problems.
It's rough story-wise, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't want to go back through it again. The game itself is fine, a little Dark Souls Bloodborne-esque, where it's a little difficult, but it's a fun time. It's just I want to hop into this. I want this. Give me.
So I'm getting a response that sounds like you're on the phone and that I'm super loud. That's how it's coming across on stream.
Really? Well, to me, you're fine. How the hell are you? No, you're fine. I haven't touched any of your settings.
I am using the Xbox this time because we had the issues with the other headset last time, using it on the computer. So I'm wondering if that's causing the issue.
Maybe?
But there's not anything I can really do about that. I mean, I could try turning it down. Let me check the settings on here.
No, you're fine on the recording.
It's really weird.
Very, very strange. Marco, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh well.
You're fine. You're a little higher than me, but that's normal. That's always been that way.
Noise suppression on. Audio settings. Mic monitoring is low. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna keep rolling with this punch until it gets too bad. Speaking of over on Game Pass, Dune Spice Wars, a game that sorta interested me. City Builders and me haven't really gotten along as of late, but one that really pulled my eyes, Roller Drome. I own it on Steam from a Humble Bundle Monthly a while back, and it is probably one of the most fun I've had just screwing around. It's my cousin Petro in a third-person perspective, in a actual 3D environment. I think you would like Roller Drome.
Okay. I'll look at it. I did install. I gotta check my space and see where about moving things around. I did install the Dune one because I do like my builders, city builders. Remnant, I might have to move some stuff for, but I'll probably look at Roller Drone.
Okay, I don't think it's that big either. I think it's on Steam. It was only like 12 to 13, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, let's go, dude. Speaking of moving things around,
It is 4. It's 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll download just fine.
Speaking of moving things around, Destiny 2, the final shape, has been postponed to now a confirmed date of June 4th, 2024. Which means it's going to be adding in another season content update, where it is very similar to how we've had our little content seasons, but it's going to be a little different. It's going to be structured a little bit of a change. They are turning this game into a massive cash grab. They are turning this game into a conjoined force of a hand if you want to keep playing, if you want to enjoy the game to its finest benefit. Most of their DLCs have dropped off of Game Pass. You now only have base game and I think Witch Queen. They have made this game, I don't want to call it too profitable because their player base is at an all-time low.
It's games as a service, and they don't know how to do it because nobody can seem to figure that out, and it's backfiring.
Well, funny you mention that, because remember I played First Descendant? They know how to do it right. They say, hey, you can unlock this using the in-game currency, or you can play a little bit and begin pulling, or pay $3 if you don't want it. You know, $3 for a full character that you can work with. And they say, oh, cosmetics? 99 cents each in their in-game currency. That's for the high-tier ones. These are for the legendary gears that, make you look all nice. Or one of the characters has a 1950s spacewoman retro look about her. But however, her costume is more futuristic. But for the premium price, you can pay $1 and make her look like the actual pinup. And I was like, That's pretty good. That's how you do
But
the paid service.
where is that for content story-wise and continuing that story to keep you coming back rather than just playing the same thing on repeat and then they just give you new cosmetics?
Well, see, that's
Bye.
the other thing about First Descendant. They promised a lot of story and stuff for free. They aren't wanting $15 a month to play the goddamn game. Bungie does not know how to do it right.
They were doing fine for a bit. You already know my theory on that.
They recently had a very big patch. A lot of my stuff got nerfed. Your Celestial Nighthawk got buffed. Really buffed. But other than that, it's just, I don't care. Oh, Michael, thank you for the subscription.
Well, thank you. My chat's still not working, so chat is fully on you.
Copy Delta. You guys pushed this game, well, this expansion back to June. I can guarantee you, probably by the time we get 2 months to June, maybe a little longer. Oh, hey, September. I'm calling it. I'm fucking calling it. Bungie.
Did Bungie do a mass layoff?
They sure did. 8% of their overall company, as well as a few people.
All these companies doing these mass layoffs, and then you look at it and go, now nothing's working right.
Yeah, like they pulled something out of their back pocket, which was the Witcher skins that I showed last week. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
look
which
good,
they made the bathtub scene as an emote.
That is correct. They did a lot of new emotes, a lot of new stuff that made me go, damn, if you had pulled this out 6 months ago, if you pulled this out a year ago, I would have bought them. Now I don't care.
We don't know when these were made, and The Witcher's recently gotten a lot of attention with them doing the new update and whatnot.
You're right.
But CD Projekt Red, and now CD Projekt Red says that they just announced that 50% of their staff is now working on The Witcher 4.
Ooh.
Or whatever we're going to call it, since it's not supposed to be Geralt's story anymore.
I mean, it's probably involving the Witchers, so it's probably just...
Well, they can't make more Witchers, though, so... Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
I'm really curious to see what the story will be. I think it should be a prequel, or it should be, like...
What happened between 2 and 3?
I mean, not much happened between 2 or 3, but, I mean, I was thinking either a prequel or, like, make it to where you make your own Witcher, and have it be a different clan that, does still know how to make Witchers.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Not the clan of the wolf.
The one that the douchebag that I really disliked. I don't know where he was. I think
that doesn't narrow it down in The Witcher.
Yeah, he was the one that stayed at the castle. I don't remember his name. It's been a while since we had to do our 100% run.
Yeah, which we need to figure out the next game we're gonna do with that, because I'm itching to fucking play something like for the story.
Remnant 2.
I mean, is that a game that can be 100% like The Witcher can?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
And there is a secret item that you need to follow a very set of procedurally generated clues.
You've got weird noise again. Now, but here's my thing: is like, how much of the Remnant do I need going into the Remnant 2?
From what I'm figuring, not a lot. I think it'll give you a recap. But this is a discussion we will have at a smaller, later date. But you are correct. I am also itching for something to push my feet forward.
I mean, I just 100% platinumed Spider-Man 2 the other night, but still.
Did you really? Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. I'm waiting for DLCs now. There's a theory that the first DLC, or at least one of the DLCs, might be Venom related, since Tony Todd says they only used about 10% of what he recorded in the actual game.
Oh, here's to hoping.
There was very little Venom dialogue, and I was like, you hired Tony Todd, like, where's the rest of the dialogue, guys? So yeah, here's hoping that there's going to be a DLC.
But speaking of bad DLC, no, I'm joking. Destiny 2 Final Shape, they say June, I say September. Skadoosh. Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. How can a game get 2 subtitles? That's weird to me. But you had something for this, yeah?
Yeah, so we've talked about it briefly when they were first kind of toying around with this, and then we've kind of ignored the fact that it's become more of a thing. But Netflix has games. This is accessible in a couple of different ways. I do believe it's accessible on the Xbox. In fact, since I am streaming from the Xbox, or not streaming, not that I'm streaming, but you know what I mean. Jump into Netflix real quick, and let's see what the game section is looking like. I do believe I've seen it on my tablet as well.
How do I
But I
go
could be wrong.
to the game section on computer?
I don't know. So when you're on Xbox, go left,
So I'm scrolling
categories.
down it right now, just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, does it have
Okay.
section on here for it?
Okay, so I don't see the game section on Xbox. So, all right, let's check. I'm checking the app on the tablet now, because that wasn't what I wanted.
Oh, Resident Evil Death Island just dropped on Netflix, but you need one of those, the non-ad support, or non-ad
Premium memberships.
premium.
That's probably what you're gonna need for games. That might be why you're not seeing them.
Oh.
So when I open it up on the tablet, it's got their big banner advertising some show, but then right underneath it, it's got mobile games, and so we've got things like Storyteller, Farming Simulator 23, Balloon Tower Defense 6, so on and so forth. There's a whole list. So then let me go over to my computer and see if my computer, because I don't have the ad version. Can't believe that opening Netflix on the tablet kicked me out of freaking Twitch. That was stupid.
Sorry.
No, not your phone.
Oh, but hey, Scarface is
Um,
Netflix. Might watch that later.
Netflix. Let's see. Yeah, if since I don't have an ad one, I have the other one because my ass has been a member of Netflix for 12 years at this point.
Hell yeah, they should keep your price the same. Almost like
Yeah, I get grandfathered into old prices, but eventually that changes.
You know, when you think about
Um,
Rockstar's library, it's not that big.
it's really not, especially when you consider that they won't make or remake one of their biggest games, which is Bully.
I was about to say. Well, they did for the PlayStation 4, and that was it.
But it was just an HD render. It wasn't even a full
Oh, yeah.
remaster, or not remaster, but remake. And like, look at what they did with San Andreas. The game's just as broken as it was the first time around. Not that it's not a good game,
No, yes.
but
As far as all the other Grand Theft Autos, no, it's one of the weaker ones.
so games isn't showing up on mine either for the computer. So how to play games on Netflix? So it's got to be through the app.
Oh. Okay.
So it's got to be on like a tablet, or I wonder if it works on Roku.
Hextech Mayhem, the League of Legends story, Into the Dead, Dust to Neon. Samurai
You have to install the game
Showdown.
on your device. You need a compatible device, an Android phone or tablet running Android 8.0 or later, an iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch running iOS, iPad OS 15 or later, an active Netflix subscription, internet connection to download and install the game, and enough storage space on your device. So yeah, it is purely through.
Okay, that's fair.
So this will basically bring it to where you can play San Andreas on your phone, which is interesting.
As well as Samurai Showdown, TMNT Shredder's Revenge, Dead Cells, Kentucky Route Zero, which is one of my favorite games.
Is that worth checking out?
Kentucky Route Zero, it is a huge storytelling adventure game. So there will be a little bit of like dead time just trying to figure out what you're actively doing. Otherwise, yes, it is a very good game. It also hits on very interesting alien talk. Not necessarily Skinwalker, but almost there. but one that you've heard of, Oxenfree, as well as Oxenfree 2 is on there. Valiant Hearts Coming Home, which is a gut-wrencher of a story from what I've heard. The best tower defense game by all standards, by Metacritic and otherwise, Bloons Tower Defense 6 is on there. The World of Goo.
Oh yeah, I have balloons, and it's probably fair to say it's one of the best. Most tower defense games do not give me what I want. That one gives me almost everything I want. But, there's very few things it's not providing me.
Fair enough. One that I'm confused. I read it and I began to quell in my brain. Exploding Kittens is on there.
Like the board game?
Yeah, the card game. And
Interesting.
I was like, huh, okay, that's sure. There is a Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, Slay Away Camp 2, Netflix and Kill. Cute name.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of very mid-looking role-playing games, I guess you can call them. There is the Transformers one, and strangely, not available in Japan or Korea. It's the only one that isn't.
I do know that there's a good amount of tie-ins to their originals too. Like there's the game, there's the Stranger Things one, and there's a Narcos one.
CoComelon.
CoComelon's a Netflix original?
Or Netflix bought it.
I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Um,
One of my favorite things is still got to be what's his name? The one that did the video everyone was so like people started freaking out about, where he gives the devil a lap dance and then kills him and takes over.
what?
He's a musician. Like he did the music video. He had the special Nikes and everything. What is his name? Oh, is it Lil Nas? Is that the one?
Oh, I would have never got it, but
I think it's him. When people were saying that how inappropriate his video was because of what he because of like him doing stuff like that, and they're like, my kids saw it, and he's like, your kids should be watching my shit. They should be watching CoComelon.
Right? Fucking A.
And I was like, I mean, he's right.
Damn. I want more video games from Rockstar now, thinking about it.
This has always kind of been my problem with Rockstar. It's like, how long has it been now since we had GTA 5?
Well, wait, would be Red Dead Redemption 2 would be the last one?
So Red Dead Redemption 2 would be the last one, I think.
Let's see, when did it drop? Is there get a year? Oh, I thought they had the release date on here. Well, damn. That sucks.
I'm sure you could probably just check Rockstar's wiki page or something like that.
Yeah, I just thought it would be on their fucking website. They of course have their gold bars, their paid currency, which is astronomical.
Yeah, I can't believe that they legitimately make money off of shark cards and gold bars and whatnot.
People want to make their job easy. They don't want to think. They want to play. And in order for them to have fun, they just gotta throw money at it. 150 gigs on your hard drive. Get yourself a nice little solid state. That thing's gonna be dying. But Red Dead Redemption 2, it's a good game. Just damn. Strange that they didn't port them over to series in the PlayStation 5, though.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean,
You can
purchasable.
play it on the series.
As far as physical, I guess. Because on their website, they only have it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Get your shit together.
It's because they didn't. You can play it on the 5 and the series. They just didn't do an upgrade.
Damn, really? They should have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get paid those kind of dollars. Skadoosh. Last week, I was guessing at some of these big old cutouts of Among Us characters from indie games. I had some of them correct. Some I would have never got. I was correct. This was a Castle Crasher, Alien Hominid, Celeste down on the bottom, Untitled Goose Game on the right, A Hat in Time. I would have never gotten Undertale. I had no clue what this scene was all about. But we got Papyrus, Sands, and Undyne. And one that I should have got, and I got kind of frustrated at myself, Crypta the Necrodancer. I should have saw the little bony boy doing his dance. But, indie games being spotlighted in Among Us. We still need to plan out that night.
It's on the list.
It is on the list. You just made the
The
list.
ever-growing, never-ending,
And a game that's
painful.
And bro, when this game, Scott Douche, you showed me this trailer, and I was like, yes, I've already seen it like 7 times. God damn, Dragon Dogma 2, the main trailer dropped, voice acting on par, the graphics beautiful. This game's gonna be worth 60, but if I know Capcom like I know Capcom, they're gonna throw it for 40, and I will be happy to throw the 40. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh wait, is it on their website? Let's see if it's on their website for a pre-order. Oh god dang it! Fine, I'll put in my real date of birth next week.
Hey there. You're gonna be what? 25, 26.
Yeah, I'll be 26. God, I would love to be 26 again. Okay. March 22nd. Get excited. Here we go. Pre-order. Let's go Series X. Standard edition.
$1.
Ready?
What?
Ready? Oh, I gotta go to the fucking store. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Come on, load a little quicker. 70. Interesting.
Yeah, I had a feeling that they weren't gonna go cheap.
Okay. 70 might actually get me to think for a little while. Wait for the next sale. The next sale might be a while though, like a summer sale. And that would be a long time. We'll
Get
see.
sound again.
Oh god damn it.
I'm just convinced it doesn't like you.
I'm just convinced you're thingy it because I'm looking at my wave bar and it looks fine.
Hey man, I'm just reporting what my ears are reporting.
Fair enough. I'll just do like a quick little flange with it to like mute all sound and then bring it back because that seems to work. But Dragon's Dogma 2, $70. Thinking about it. March 20. Hold on, wait for it. March 22nd. Oh my god, there's so many fucking features on this thing. March 22nd, 2024. Get fucking hype. Any other gaming things you got, Q?
I think that's about it. I mean, I guess my 2-second thought on Spidey was it was really good. A lot less collectibles to make you explore the city. Which I know it's like, okay, we did that the first game. Do we really want to do it the second game? Well, kind of, because otherwise, you kind of quickly swing through to the next thing. You kind of ignore it. There's also less bases to take out in this than there was in the first one. So like there was a few like the side things that I'm just like, you guys should have put more of that in.
But did it hold on, did it have more story?
I feel like it was about the same amount of story.
Okay, same amount of story, but not enough content, figuratively.
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah, like I wasn't lacking in the story department. I enjoyed the story. I was happy with the story.
Okay.
But I don't know, like there was other stuff missing that I felt the game needed.
You felt empty.
Yeah, because I mean, they did do photos. They did have you take photos again in this, but not nearly as many. You're not going through and discovering the like monuments and art and stuff like that. And I understand we did all that in the first one. Maybe make some new stuff. I know they want it to be New York, but at the same time, they have fictional. The Sanctum there, the Avengers Towers there. They have some fictional stuff there. Mm-hmm. So
wait, so they got rid of the Matt Murdock little plaque that you showed me a while back. and they're not going to add the Sanctorum. They're not going to add. They don't even have Avengers Tower.
They have. I said they have Avengers Tower. They have Sanctum Sanctorum.
Oh, then yeah, add in like small time little snippets with Doctor Strange.
And I mean, they have some. Like they have the Sanctum Sanctorum, and they had a little message happens in a story mission. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
And like they have the Wakanda embassy, and if you're Miles, you can go up to it, and he'll do the Wakanda forever, crossing his arms.
Mm.
But it's just like, a lot of that stuff you're not going to find because the game's not pushing you to find it. So unless you're like actively seeking it out yourself, like I am, you're not going to see it. Like the game didn't kind of try to get you to explore New York as much as the first game did, with the backpacks and the photos and all those different things. And I don't know, I kind of missed some of that stuff. But I'm excited to see what the story missions bring. I do know that there's currently a $10 upgrade I can do to get like the deluxe version of the game or whatever it's called, which will include a few more things, like some new costumes, some experience points. Which the experience points is weird because you can level up yourself to the point that you've got more experience points than you honestly need. Like they reward enough experience that when you hit level cap, you're still earning way more, or like a bunch of experience post level cap. So it's like, why would I need you to give me 2 experience points when I for $10? Like that's weird. Like that doesn't really give me anything.
I guess it's for those who paid for it outright and got the jump start, maybe.
Yeah, so you're starting the game at with 2 experience points. I mean, I guess, but like it's not that big of a deal.
I guess.
I gotta some of those things are a little weird, but it comes with some extra suits and stuff like that, and it comes with a few more photo tasks, which I like. But it's like I don't like that I have to pay to get more photos tasks.
Yeah.
Like that's a little weird.
I concur.
But I'm excited to see DLCs. I'm hoping they're happening because they did the DLCs in the first one and they were really good. I played the shit out of the DLCs. I played the DLCs a little too fast, so I hope these ones are kind of long and not too short. Black Hat was, I think, my favorite part of the DLCs for the first one. And I'm assuming she might be kind of involved in the DLCs for the second one because she gets a little bit in the story mission, but not much. So, like that, I felt like they were building towards something with her.
They always seem to want to build toward all their extra characters and then just kind of fall flat. But then again, this is just me looking on from the outside, looking in on like Sandman from the first game, because I feel I only saw a little bit of that.
So, I don't remember Sandman being in the first game. He probably was, and I just don't remember. But he's in this one. He's actually the opening boss now.
I think that might be it. I think I watched that.
Yeah, so he's the opening boss battle in this one. And then he's like a collecting thing where you're kind of figuring out the rest of his story throughout doing these like different little mini battles in the rest of the game. Where like you find like shards of his memory and it's causing the sand around it to be activated and you have to defeat the sand and then break open the memory and you're like slowly piecing together like what set him off and set him down the path because he was doing good. He hadn't been an active villain for a while.
What drove him
So that was kind of cool. Yeah, essentially. And you're kind of also rebuilding his mind to help him out in the process.
Good.
I just, I feel like there was a lot in the first game and that there was a little bit less in this one. And it's like, I understand the saying less is more, but that's not the case with something like this. And you should have brought at least as much, if not more.
That would be helpful.
If that makes sense.
It does. Because if you're paying $70 for the game outright, give me $70 worth of content, please and thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that because I saw how they were with the first game, and I know they're one of those companies that are like that. They're gonna give us a bunch of free shit later on. They always do. They put in so many free suits and just added in shit in the first game after it. Like, it was crazy. And I'm sure they'll do that again. But, I also kind of don't want to wait. Instant gratification is a thing for a reason.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes. I'll continue to update on it. I'm excited still for more. I'm just as excited for the Wolverine game as I was before. I think that'll be great. That's coming from Insomniac as well. They said it is the same universe, but they're not going to immediately like involve it with the Spider-Man game because they want Wolverine to stand on his own, which I respect.
I also respect.
So I'm excited to see where this goes next. Insomniac is a good studio, and I just feel like you know they've had like some weird bumps in the road, but I think they're ready to get back on track. Like I think these Spider-Man games were like them getting back on track, I should say, because you look at like what was the game they did for Xbox? Sunset Overdrive or something? No, not
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive.
No, you're right.
Was it Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah.
Was that the name of it?
Yeah.
And it's a really good game, but people just didn't give it a chance, and so it's like they're kind of getting to use a bigger IP to show like, no, look, we're still a great company. We always have been.
When you
We're
got
making good shit.
your Series X, that was the first game I tried on your series, and I was like, holy shit, this is fun.
Yeah, because it was kind of done as a launch game, which I always thought was a little weird. I was like, you're gonna launch with a new IP. Interesting.
And it was fun.
And I'm probably wrong on the timetable. It probably wasn't actually a launch game, but it felt that way to me with the time frame of me getting my series, or not my series, my Xbox One, because it was one, not series.
Oh yeah, okay.
So they're a company I like. They're a company that makes good games. I'm excited to see them flesh out and build this universe, and I'm excited for like all the Easter eggs they put into these games and whatnot. And I think they do great work. And just their mapping of New York alone, beautiful, and they include so much detail. And I am excited for the next steps. I'm in no way disappointed with this game. I mean, I guess that's not right. I technically am disappointed with this game, but I'm no way mad at this game. I guess maybe it's like a good thing. It kind of left me wanting a little bit to where I'm sitting there like doing the crackhead scratch on my neck, like give me more,
Give me more. Hey, you got any more of that red
give me more
bottles?
content. So I'm excited to see where it goes next. It kind of left me in a lurch because I was borrowing a PlayStation to play this. That like post finishing it, I was like, fuck, now I don't have a game to play. And so now I've been kind of like in this weird funk of like I don't have a game right now.
Well, with Remnant, if you want to hop into Remnant 1, it's a good game. It's just be prepared for a fight. I would say hop into that one. It's fun. Alright. But shoe news. I didn't tell you today's shoes, did I? No. One is a reverse color of what was last week. This one is called the... Oh, what's that?
It's also the loneliest number.
It is. Kobe 6 Proto Reverse Grinch, because we did the Grinches last week where it was green with red strings. This one is red, kind of scaly with green strings. It kind of looks like you're wearing alligator leather on top of a shoe. It looks a little weird, but they look fine. A little... Oh, it even comes in green. Wait. Oh, no, this is the original Green Mamba. No, this one's the original.
So
Where the hell is... There it
I
is.
might have to close Twitch and reopen it. It wasn't updating, so I still haven't seen these shoes.
You want me to send you a picture of them?
No, I'm just gonna get Twitch to fucking relaunch, and I don't know what the hell's going on with Twitch today. Like, I guess I should rephrase it. I don't know what the hell's going on with tech today.
It took me a minute to get into Discord. Like, yeah, tech is just acting funny. Everything's updating. I'll send you a picture just in case. Bam. There we go.
Okay, those do look scaly.
Yeah. And, I mean, the original, it's just, the original Green Mamba is just the green in that. So it looks just like that. And I'm like, that's the original. Wait, those are the original. That's weird. But all of them are going to be dropping on the 15th of December for $180. Every single website is getting ready to put up their link from Finish Line to Foot Locker to Dick's Sporting Goods. So keep your eyes out if you happen to want these kind of good-looking shoes. I'm not going to give it a full, 8 out of 10, but it's up there as far as actually manageable shoes. That's good. Dupe. Now, I'm hoping these work with the cast, because I want to show you these shoes in live. So
My cast is working. It's just behind.
Okay. So the shoes that I'm showing now, we showed you the prototype / very early concept photo of it, which was the Powerpuff Girls, the Blossom one. We did not have any images for correct. We did not have any images for Bubbles and Buttercup. Now we do, and hopefully the cast will catch up when I get down there. The Blossom one looks fine, their eyes, and you can see a little bit of a smile to showcase it. I'm going to try and speed past Bubbles, because Bubbles I want to do last. Buttercup looks, fine, not really grumpy, just more a little disconcerted. Now, the Bubbles one does not show her mouth from what I could tell, but her eyes, with the banding that it has, gave me a nostalgic recognition, which I am showing the screen now. And I want to know...
Yeah, I'm still looking at Grinch shoes at this point.
Are you really?
The cast is so far behind.
I do fucking Twitch. Here, I'll just send you the image, and you tell me what nostalgic reach goes into your mind looking at those. Oh, man.
This made me think of a Mystery Machine before it made me think Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, I could see that. But with the eyes and, like, the yellow bands that go off the side, they gave me the Octoroks from the original Legend of Zelda.
Okay, I could see that.
And I was, like, staring at it, and I do not see Bubbles. Also, these shoes are very strangely textured. They're all differently textured. One is like a faux leatherette. One seems to have this odd denim fabric, while the Buttercup one has like this matte finish. So each one has their own representative styles. $135 for each and every one of these. I'm going to go ahead and send you the Blossom and Buttercup ones, so that we at least have...
I can actually see those finally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm to that point on the cast.
But otherwise, they're all the Dunk clothes. Yeah, the SB Dunk clothes, $135, and I mean, for a collaboration shoe that even the inside of the inside of the shoe has a really nice... There they are. Mojo Jojo printed on them. The insole of which you are wearing. That man does a lot of really good voices.
The killer in Scream.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
he's
sick.
The voice of all throughout all Scream for the killer.
But you get a nice little loud insole, and they look comfy. They look Nike brand, no worse, no better. But they fucking look great. Skadoosh. Something I didn't know I wanted just because the trailer made me laugh. Ted. The official trailer.
Yeah, the Ted prequel. I never watched the sequel to Ted.
Really?
No, because I was mad that Mila Kunis was in it. And that he was with some other chick. I was like, what the fuck? Like, after all that, like discovering in their relationship and whatnot, and like her realizing how much Ted means, and like caring, and with the way that movie ended and everything, to then just not have that character in the sequel pissed me off. And so I never got around to watching it. But now this prequel series is looking pretty good. And I'm like, well, shit. I might have to sit down and watch the sequel.
And, I mean, well, this is a prequel, so, I mean, you could just throw this in whenever. January 11th,
Yeah.
series, and go watch the trailer. I can't do it justice. It actually got me to belly laugh for a minute.
What part was it?
Free penis here. Free penis. Barely used. Got that new penis smell. It was funny. It seems like they're wanting to bring back adult comedy, but in a juvenile sense. I love it. Well, it's Seth MacFarlane.
What? Yeah, one of the parts for me was oh, your hands are wet. Just wash your hands. Yeah, I have diarrhea. And then just Ted staring for a second, and then just going, "Hi, I'm Ted."
It's gonna be a good. I'm happy to see that Seth MacFarlane hasn't lost his writing chops ever since I was just confused by 2 episodes of Family Guy.
Family Guy got weird.
It did get weird, and American Dad kind of stayed the same, yeah, but only caught my attention sometimes, and then. And Ted looks.
Yeah, I like American Dad. I like American Dad a lot more than I like Family Guy, but I am far from caught up on American Dad.
Yeah, I'm also far behind. Same on Simpsons. I should catch up.
Simpsons I'm closer to caught up on. I'm probably only like a season or 2 behind on Simpsons. Minus like any episodes that Disney deemed unworthy of showing, because there's a few episodes that Disney does not have on Disney Plus because they're worried about how they look nowadays. I think. I could be wrong.
Well, we'll check it out. I guarantee you I'll probably watch this day one. It's on Peacock, so it's very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Cheaper services.
Living with my brother, he has Peacock, and so I've been using his Peacock. I watched all of Twisted Metal.
How'd you like it?
I really liked it, and I don't understand why people aren't liking it as much. I binged the entire thing.
How do you put a story on evil, psychotic, ex-escapee, prisoner, fucking ice cream truck driver wants to blow up the first game at the White House, and you have to fight him back as one of these individuals of craziness in a post-apocalyptic world? How do you create a big story around that? You fucking don't.
Yeah. But they did great, and then they fucking set up for like the second season and shit, and like how it's gonna be like more like one of the other game storylines.
Senior Joe.
The loose storylines that there are. Yeah, and him and Will Arnett doing why can't I think of the character's name?
Sweet Tooth? Oh,
Sweet Tooth, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could not think of Sweet Tooth for some reason. But like him and Samoa Joe and Will Arnett coming together, like they fucking killed it.
They did.
Like I don't know who was feeding off of who. I don't know if Will sat there and watched Joe's performance and then like went from there, or if Joe listened to Will's performance and then went from there. Like I don't know who did what, but like they fucking did great together. Like that combination. You know, because it's not the first time we've had a combination like that in a movie. I mean, look at Star Wars with Darth Vader.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would assume that they probably filmed Joe and then had Will record his voice. But yeah, no, I loved it. I wouldn't have changed anything about that. I thought Anthony Mackie did really well. I've heard some people shit talk Anthony Mackie's performance in it, and I was like, I thought that was good. So, like, I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. They did amazingly. I'm excited for season 2. I still need to watch the last episode, but I'm still excited. God.
Oh, you haven't seen the last episode?
No.
Oh, watch the last episode. You gotta see how it ends.
It's the current watch. That's the only reason why I haven't seen the last episode yet.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I actually really like the way they ended it.
Okay.
It set up well for season 2.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, it's good. Just a little image of Sonic 3 circulating around. I don't know if I'm ready for Shadow yet. As a Sonic fan, I don't know if I'm ready.
He was teased at the end of Sonic 2. Yeah, at the end of Sonic 2. So.
I am aware. It's just there are a lot of other characters that could be introduced right now. And if you kind of want to throw in Sonic Boom ideology with like Lyric or the other villain that I don't remember the name of, but throw in another side villain. Don't throw in Shadow. Do not throw. Did you play Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube?
I did not.
Okay. Like my stomach churns remembering that game. It is.
But the thing you gotta remember is they may not have the thing you gotta remember is they may not have Jim Carrey anymore. So
Maybe
now
they
you got to
will.
replace Robotnik.
That's fine. I get it.
So you
It's
need a big villain to replace Robotnik.
I mean, yeah. Okay, Lyric would be kind of mid. Shadow would be the big choice. Maybe Chaos? You know, bring in Sonic Adventure? Like, fuck. It's just, that game it's The Room, but in gaming. If that makes sense to you. Like, it's so bad it's
That's
good.
rough.
Yeah, it is very rough. The story is awkward. The gameplay's fine. It's fun. But damn, is the story rough. I'll wait till the trailer, and then I'll hopefully the stomach churning will stop. But until then, my stomach's gonna churn every time. I mean, this looks like a statue instead of a model statue. Which I want to see. I want to see the full thing. Give me the full thing, damn it. Don't tease.
Yeah, I mean, there was a small tease in at the end of 2, but it wasn't much.
It was not much. Well.
So.
Well, do you know what we like? Well, I like as much as Sonic. We love Godzilla. A couple things left of Godzilla before we go and see -1 on my birthday. I haven't been excited.
Happy birthmas.
Yeah, I haven't had much excitement for my birthmasses for a minute. You know, things have really been stressful, and I want to be excited. Damn it, I want to be excited. I want to be happy again. But Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire has just the title release trailer with a very interesting little teaser with a monkey, shiny eyes. Gave me a little bit of Space Odyssey vibes, but
So the fan theory I'm seeing going around is that this is a survivor of Kaiju Wars.
Oh, the OG, last man standing.
Yeah, that would have been like Godzilla was the survivor up until recently when we uncovered these other ones and whatnot. And that now that this hole has been opened up from the center of Earth, spoilers for Godzilla vs. Kong, now that this hole's been opened up, the one that Godzilla was like, I'm gonna fucking breathe down in there and we're gonna fuck some shit up. Now that hole's been opened up, this guy could get out. He's here to wreak some fucking havoc. Like, people are thinking like he's like gone mad from all the years, and that now he's gonna fucking throw down with Godzilla and Kong, and they have to team together to take him out.
Oh boy!
It looks a little more of a cross of like an orangutan and gorilla than just gorilla.
A little bit of chimpanzee, because he looked like he had the more lengthy arms. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking for orangutan, but I could see chimp, I guess. Yeah.
There's a lot there. A new monkey go and fight other monkey and amazing lizard. That is the best way I've always told Godzilla. It's an amazing lizard. Yes, I know she's not a lizard, but shut your face.
Technically. I liked Godzilla being a girl, but apparently that is just in the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an it. I love it. She, them, they, them.
There you go.
Good dupe. You're telling me that doesn't give off angry woman vibes?
You telling me that the shrimp read this right?
Road works ahead? Sure hope it does. Godzilla -1 Toho Ultimate figure. The Ultimates have been on my wish list for ages. It's just, sure, they're not too heavy on cost, but it's just the whole entire set would hurt. $85 for this beautiful figure to be dropped off on the December 1st on the Godzilla store. And the Godzilla store does sell all of the Toho Ultimates. So you can get Shin, Original, All Night, the light up one that we showcased last week. There is a lot over there. There is every single creature. There is every single year of the creature that has been released. There's even Godzilla Jr. on there. And
even like there isn't like room to love Godzilla Jr.
First movie, no. First movie, no. Second movie, yes. But I digress. Going to pick up this really, really nice 8-inch, 14-inch long figure from the Godzilla store on December 1st. It is great. $85. Great detail. Tail is fully articulated. Swap face plates that look good too. A little bit of joint movement, to kind of pose in a much more better position. This shit looks fucking mint. Once again, go get that shit. Skadoosh. Another set of figures, one that's a little more older than that. Would you say dinosaurs, as far as age of dinosaur, came first?
Godzilla is definitely way before, but are you talking like when they were created? Like, what exactly are you talking?
Oh, I'm talking like Jurassic versus prehistoric versus...
Oh, yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. But the dinosaurs, the 90s suit-wearing dinosaurs. Would you call it a sitcom?
Yeah, it was definitely a sitcom.
Okay. The sitcom with their lovable catchphrases such as, not the mommy, not the daddy, uh-oh, I spat up, and I forget what the dad says. My dad used to have something, like a variable curse, but yeah, no, I don't remember. But
Been so long.
it has been so long. I haven't watched a single episode since TGIF.
Probably since it ended.
Yeah, that would probably be the best place to put it. But over on the NECA official, NECA official Instagram, there is a stop motion, very nicely put together, of the dinosaur figures that kind of just give me that full nostalgic vibe. I could see trying to do a stop motion play-by-play of the actual episodes with the audio, because these look great. These look fantastic. Sets would be easy to build. If you got some spare time and you like the dinosaurs that much, I would watch that. I would honestly take a peek at that. That would be a lot of time, effort, and artistry that I... Do you like stop motion, Quincy?
I have mad respect for anyone that does stop motion, just because it is such an insane thing. But there's a lot of shitty stop motion out there. So, like, when stop motion is done right, yes, I like it.
Okay, fair enough. And last but not
Like,
least...
Nightmare Before Christmas and James and the Giant Peach, those are all phenomenal stop motion.
But what would you say is a bad one, to your standards?
Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
But they're not meant to be good. So, like, that one is, like, it's an example of what bad stop motion looks like without actually insulting anybody, because they're not trying to make it look like good stop motion.
I mean, originally, Robot Chicken was just made by 6 dudes in a fucking camera. So, I mean...
Yeah.
Build with what you got, I guess.
So.
Last up on our little cut, from the TMNT straight up Instagram, they are promoting some really nice Mutant Mayhem branded ugly sweaters. And some of them are Hanukkah themed, which you don't really see a lot of, which I'm happy to see here.
I love these sweaters so much. And it's like, I'm so happy that they're Hanukkah themed, but at the same time it's like, damn, I'm not Jewish, so I can't wear the sweater.
Well, there's one that's Christmas pizza. Yeah, I like the Christmas pizza. All I want for Christmas is pizza. I like that one. Has pizzas embroidered all over the arms, shells, some their weapons classically placed on there. If I knew where to buy them, I'd probably take a look and see how much, but probably Nickelodeon store. Not on this one, no. Unless this plus is it. No, it is not. Yeah, I just don't like how nobody includes any of their dang links.
You want me to buy your shit, but you want me to look for your shit? That don't make no sense.
Fix yourself. Boop. But that's all I've got for today. Pretty good cast. Feel good about that one.
Outside some technical difficulties,
Yes.
which just seem to par for the course,
Remember the course. It wouldn't be an Ugly Mugs podcast if it didn't have a little hiccup every now and again.
Yeah, like, if we ever make money off of this and we can, like, film a professional place, it's just gonna ruin the show.
Oh, God, yes. But thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check down in the description for our socials. I've been vlogging a bunch of Godzilla stuff. No, I'm not excited for that movie at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And we're gonna see it in 40x.
Oh, it's my first 40x movie, and I'm super glad that it was a Godzilla one, because I have not seen a single Godzilla movie in the theater.
You have no idea how bummed I am that I didn't get to do the Marvels for 40x. I went and watched the Marvels, but watched it regular. And it was amazing. But, like, damn, do I wish I had gotten to do that in 40x. That would have been so much fun.
We're getting it. We're getting it this year. We're doing it. And then, of course, check the 3 links down there for our Humble Bundle Help Out charities, as well as help us out. But we're going to put that money toward more charities and Humble Bundle stuff and stuff to give away. Check out Zenny to get some pretty inexpensive glasses. No one's purchased it recently, but, go and check it out. They're still running their Black Friday sale, so go and check that out. That is almost up to 60% off of their...
run that until Friday? I might get some glasses.
I think it is until this coming up Friday. I think it was a week, like a Black Friday week. But go
Yeah,
check
because
it
if
out.
I can get in and get a freaking eye exam, I'm gonna go buy some glasses.
Yeah, and they're for their premium frame. So even if you notice ones that are quote unquote designer made, they're 60% off. So $100 glasses down to $40 if you happen to want that nice style. Still a good deal. And check out Temu. So those allegations of them being mistrusting of their information was found null. They're super chill. So go support Temu. Temu is inexpensive gear. I got some gear from Temu. It's not that bad. If you're wanting some fluff, go and get some with some of our the coupons that we give down in the description. And at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, and at the end of years, remember to love one another. It is free to do and much appreciated during these holidays. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.